Today, we're going to explore something that can not only add a delicious touch to your meals but also potentially benefit your health. Have you ever wondered how cinnamon, this incredible spice, can influence blood sugar levels? Is there more to this story than just flavor? Let's unravel together the potential benefits of cinnamon for blood sugar regulation. Stay tuned because this information can make a significant difference in your daily life. If you're as curious as I am, keep watching and don't forget to share your experiences or questions in the comments below. Let's get started. Blood sugar levels, also known as blood glucose, refer to the concentration of glucose, a type of sugar, present in the bloodstream. Glucose is a crucial source of energy for the body's cells and plays a vital role in the proper functioning of the organism. Maintaining glucose levels within a specific range is fundamental for metabolic health. How glucose is regulated. 1. Diet. After food intake, especially those rich in carbohydrates, the digestive system breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which is then absorbed into the bloodstream. 2. Insulin. The pancreas secretes a hormone called insulin in response to increased blood glucose levels. Insulin acts like a key, allowing cells to absorb glucose, using it as an energy source, or storing it for future use. 3. Glucagon. When glucose levels are low, the pancreas releases the hormone glucagon, which stimulates the liver to convert stored glycogen into glucose and release it into the bloodstream. Measurement of blood sugar levels. Fasting blood sugar. It is a measure of blood glucose levels after an overnight fasting period. Typically, normal fasting blood glucose values range between 70 and 100 mg per deciliter, milligrams per deciliter. Postprandial blood sugar refers to glucose levels after food intake. Generally, normal values are below 140 mg per deciliter 2 hours after a meal. Importance of controlled levels. Energy maintenance. Glucose provides energy for cells, enabling the proper functioning of organs and body systems. Prevention of complications. Elevated or low blood glucose levels can lead to health complications. Persistently high levels, hyperglycemia, are associated with diabetes and can contribute to cardiovascular, renal, ocular, and other problems. Persistently low levels, hypoglycemia, can cause symptoms such as dizziness, confusion, and, in severe cases, loss of consciousness. Hormonal regulation. Precise regulation of glucose levels is crucial for the proper functioning of various hormones, including insulin, glucagon, and others that play key roles in metabolism. Proper monitoring and control of blood sugar levels are essential for long-term health promotion. For individuals with conditions such as diabetes, understanding and carefully managing these levels are crucial parts of treatment. Consulting healthcare professionals and undergoing regular tests are important practices to maintain metabolic health. Cinnamon, a versatile and potentially beneficial spice for health. Cinnamon is a spice derived from various trees of the Cinnamomum genus, mainly extracted from the inner bark of these trees. Widely used in cooking and traditional medicine, cinnamon not only has a distinctive aroma and characteristic flavor but also contains bioactive compounds that have garnered interest due to potential health benefits. 1. Composition and varieties. Cinnamon is composed of various compounds, with cinnamaldehyde being one of the main contributors to its flavor and aroma. There are two main varieties of cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, Cinnamomum verum, and Cassia cinnamon, Cinnamomum cassia. Ceylon cinnamon is often considered milder and of better quality, while Cassia cinnamon is more common and has a more intense flavor. 2. Potential health benefits. Cinnamon has been studied for potential health benefits, although it is important to interpret these findings with caution. Some potential benefits include regulation of glucose levels. Several studies suggest that cinnamon may help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce blood glucose levels, which can be especially relevant for people with type 2 diabetes. Antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Cinnamon contains antioxidants, including polyphenol, which help combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Improvement of lipid profiles. Some research indicates that cinnamon may positively influence blood lipid levels, contributing to the reduction of total cholesterol and LDL, bad cholesterol. 3. Safety considerations. While cinnamon is generally considered safe when consumed in normal amounts as part of the diet, cinnamon supplements in high doses may contain levels of coumarin, which in excess can be harmful to the liver. Sensitive individuals should consider choosing Ceylon cinnamon, which has lower coumarin content. For innovations and ongoing research on cinnamon continues, with scientists exploring new applications and gaining a better understanding of how it may affect human health. From pharmaceutical formulations to more detailed studies on its active compounds, cinnamon remains a promising area of research. The relationship between cinnamon and blood sugar levels. The connection between cinnamon and blood sugar levels has been the subject of interest in various scientific studies. These studies indicate positive results, including 1. Improved insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity refers to how effectively cells respond to insulin, allowing the absorption of glucose. Cinnamon has been associated with improvements in this process. Studies indicate that cinnamon compounds may influence cell signaling pathways, optimizing cells' response to insulin. Specific molecular mechanisms are being explored, including the activation of protein kinases that play key roles in insulin-related signal transduction. These processes can affect glucose uptake by cells, resulting in a reduction in blood sugar levels. 2. Effects on fasting blood glucose levels. Clinical studies have demonstrated that cinnamon, when consumed regularly, can reduce fasting blood glucose levels. This reduction is a significant marker, reflecting the balance between glucose production by the liver and the body's ability to utilize it. Additionally, there is evidence suggesting that cinnamon may increase glucose uptake by peripheral tissues, such as muscles, aiding in the efficient utilization of circulating glucose and, consequently, maintaining appropriate glycemic levels. 3. Active compounds in cinnamon. Cinnamaldehyde, the main active compound in cinnamon, has antioxidant properties that can protect cells against oxidative damage. This antioxidant capacity may be beneficial in preventing oxidative stress associated with metabolic disorders, including insulin resistance. Besides cinnamaldehyde, other compounds present in cinnamon, such as polyphenol, flavonoids, and tannins, may contribute to its anti-inflammatory properties, potentially reducing inflammation associated with unfavorable metabolic conditions. For modulation of enzymes involved in glucose metabolism, research in animal models has suggested that cinnamon may affect the activity of key enzymes in glucose metabolism. Enzymes such as glucose 6-phosphatase, which plays a role in releasing glucose by the liver, may be influenced by cinnamon. However, it is crucial to emphasize the need for more studies in humans to validate these results and fully understand how cinnamon may modulate these enzymes in the context of human metabolism. 5. Variety of cinnamon and dosage. The choice between Ceylon cinnamon and cassia cinnamon is crucial, especially due to the difference in coumarin levels. Coumarin, present in higher amounts in cassia cinnamon, can be harmful in excess, negatively impacting liver health. Regarding dosage, studies vary in their recommendations. Some suggest that moderate doses, such as 1 to 6 grams per day, may be effective. However, personalized dosing may be necessary, considering individual factors and specific health conditions. 6. Practical recommendations. Incorporating cinnamon into the diet in a balanced and consistent manner can be beneficial. It can be added to foods such as oatmeal, yogurt, or teas. However, it is crucial for individuals with pre-existing medical conditions, especially diabetes, to consult healthcare professionals. Cinnamon should not replace established medical treatments, and it is essential to monitor blood sugar levels regularly. These additional details provide a more in-depth insight into the relationship between cinnamon and blood sugar levels, but it is important to remember that research in this area is ongoing, and new findings may emerge as more studies are conducted. Let's explore some research on the relationship between cinnamon and blood levels in the body. 1. Study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, 2020. A study published in this journal examined the effects of cinnamon on adults with type 2 diabetes. Participants who received cinnamon supplements showed significant improvements in fasting blood glucose levels compared to the control group. Researchers also observed a reduction in hemoglobin A1c, a long-term marker of blood glucose levels. 2. Systematic review and meta-analysis, 2021. A systematic review and meta-analysis of various studies on cinnamon and diabetes were published, covering research until mid-2021. This analysis suggested that cinnamon consumption might be associated with a significant reduction in fasting glucose levels and hemoglobin A1c in individuals with type 2 diabetes. However, the authors emphasized the need for more research and consistent standards in dosage and study duration. 3. Randomized controlled trial in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2022. A recent randomized controlled trial examined the effects of cinnamon on glucose and insulin in overweight adults with insulin resistance. Participants who received cinnamon supplements showed improvements in insulin sensitivity, but there was no significant difference in fasting glucose levels. This study highlights the complexity of cinnamon's effects and the need to consider individual factors. 4. Investigation into molecular mechanisms, 2022. More recent research has focused on the molecular mechanisms by which cinnamon may influence glucose. Studies in animal models suggest that specific compounds in cinnamon may modulate the expression of genes related to glucose metabolism, positively impacting insulin sensitivity and glycemic homeostasis. These are just a few recent studies on the influence of cinnamon on blood sugar levels. New studies continue to emerge, and it is advisable to check updated scientific sources for the latest information on this topic. Cinnamon is a versatile and delicious spice that can be incorporated in various ways into our daily diet. Here are some creative and healthy ways to use cinnamon in your day-to-day. 1. Coffee or tea with cinnamon. Add a pinch of cinnamon to your coffee or tea for an aromatic and flavorful touch. This not only adds a warmth element to your drink but also provides potential health benefits associated with cinnamon. 2. Oatmeal or breakfast cereals. Sprinkle cinnamon on oatmeal, cereals, or granola. Besides the pleasant taste, cinnamon can help enhance the flavor profile of foods without the need for extra sugar. 3. Fruit smoothies. Add a teaspoon of cinnamon to your fruit smoothies. Combine with banana, apple, or berries for a burst of flavor and potential health benefits. 4. Yogurt or cottage cheese. Mix cinnamon into yogurt or cottage cheese. Add fresh fruits for a delicious and healthy snack option. 5. Baked apples. Bake apples in the oven with a touch of cinnamon. This combination creates a comforting and healthy dessert without the need for refined sugar. 6. Pancakes or waffles. Add cinnamon to pancake or waffle batter. This simple practice can transform a common morning meal into something more special. 7. Roasted vegetables. Try sprinkling cinnamon on roasted vegetables, such as pumpkin or carrots. Cinnamon adds a warm and earthy contrast to the vegetables. 8. Soups and stews. Surprise your taste buds by adding a pinch of cinnamon to soups or stews. This can complement savory dishes, especially those containing pumpkin or sweet potato. 9. Salad dressings. Mix cinnamon into homemade salad dressings. Combine with honey, olive oil, and vinegar for a delicious dressing option. 10. Baked cinnamon spiced nuts. Baked nuts with a pinch of cinnamon and a sprinkle of salt can be a healthy and flavorful snack. 11. Chia pudding or chia desserts. When making chia pudding, add cinnamon for a flavorful touch. Chia seeds will absorb the cinnamon, providing a healthy and nutritious dessert. 12. Baked sweet potatoes. Sprinkle cinnamon on baked sweet potatoes for a delightful combination of sweet and earthy flavors. Important tip: ensure you choose high-quality cinnamon, preferably Ceylon cinnamon, to avoid excessive coumarin levels. Experimenting with different ways to incorporate cinnamon into your daily diet not only adds flavor but can also bring potential health benefits. Remember that while cinnamon is generally safe in normal food consumption amounts, it is always advisable to moderate intake and seek guidance from a healthcare professional, especially when dealing with specific medical conditions.